Now, we're coming out of many of the COVID restrictions, but one local lady who's taken quite a bit of a hit is Castle Rock woman Sindy Stewart. She runs Signature Swimming. Good morning, Sindy. Thank you for joining us on Causeway Coast Radio. Sindy, it's been a really difficult few months, I would imagine, for you and for the Signature Swimming Club.
It has, Dennis. We were last in the water in March, but like everybody, we've been going through it together. We've been supporting our NHS, but with the news from the government last week, we will be back in the water, and we are hoping to be back 1st of September.
Yes, that news must have quite literally delighted you.
Oh, absolutely. During lockdown, when that fabulous weather, I think there was lots of people at the beaches, using the pools, etc., etc. It was good with the good weather, but we had at Signature Swimming have all missed being in the water, so we can't wait to get back in the water and see all our old clients.
How different, I wonder, Sindy, will things be, for this new normal, this expression that we're getting very used to using? How different will it be?
Well, within my school, the new normal won't be anything really different in swim lessons. There will be social distancing. Chlorine actually kills the virus.
Yes, so
when you're in the water, you're in one of the safest places. So the biggest change will be within the changing areas and how you arrive and how you leave the pool. So when you come to swim lessons now, you'll have to arrive beach ready, and when you're leaving, you'll essentially be leaving beach ready as well. But that'll be the biggest change. But, it's not insurmountable. Everybody can wrap up. Everybody can put something warm on to get home, get a shower. Yeah. There's nothing there that cannot be fixed.
And am I right in saying that your club meets up at the grammar school swimming pool? Is that right?
Yes, we're up at Causeway Grammar School, and as I say, we've been sent extensive guidelines by our governing body, the Swim Teachers Association, and we've spoken with the grammar school as well, and we've put lots of guidelines and processes in place and done our risk assessments, so it all should be running fairly smoothly and safely.
But I have to say, a little bit like kids going back to school, social distancing is going to be quite difficult.
It is, like we've kids from age 3 up there, but again, once they're in the water and we keep them moving, there shouldn't be a big issue. It's just the freestanding time, making sure that they are kept moving is our biggest thing that we have to keep doing, and us as teachers we have to change. It'll probably be easier for us than school teachers, because where they have to make them sit at the desk, we have to keep them moving.
Yes, yeah. How busy would you say Signature Swimming Club was before coronavirus, before COVID? How busy was the club?
We were very busy, and to be honest, our numbers won't be affected greatly. We as a school always kept our numbers small with our ratio from teachers to pupils, because it was our mantra that we wanted to be able to make sure that the kids got the best experience out of their swimming lessons. So when the STA issued their ratio and their guidance for the bather loads, that they gave us an equation really for bather loads for the pool size. Yes. We were already well below it, simply because we kept our classes small. So whilst other schools have been affected because they had larger classes, we've been quite fortunate because we always kept our numbers small. So whilst we had small numbers, we turned them over quicker.
And Sindy, for mums and dads listening to this interview on Causeway Coast Radio, remind us again, why is it important for kids to learn to swim? And maybe better still, why is it important to join a club such as yours?
Well, given where we live, Dennis, we live in the North Coast, which is surrounded by some of the most glorious beaches in the world, in my eyes. And the activities that we have, swimming is essential to be able to enjoy those. It's also a life skill. It's something that you need to learn, which could essentially save your life. Everybody dances, everybody plays football, they rugby, but essentially the one exercise that will possibly save your life is swimming. It is, to me, the most important thing that you can teach your child. Within the school regime, it could take some time, especially now, for school swim lessons to restart.
Yes.
So if you can get somebody get into private lessons, it gives you a big boost, because sometimes school swim lessons are only maybe once a week for 8 weeks for a full year.
All right, Sindy, listen, good to talk to you as always. Have you got a Facebook page and some details where people can find out more?
Yes, please. A Facebook page is Signature Swimming. Just you can't miss us. We're also on Twitter and on Instagram. Just when I'm on, Dennis, now whether or not you want to put this on is entirely up to yourself. But if you remember rightly, we had the two boys that swam the channel a few months ago.
Yes, I do.
The lengths of the pool. Well, an extension from that, we're starting a charity arm, which will be the Friends of Signature Swimming, and we're hoping to raise funds to adapt the pool at Causeway and Grammar School, so we can bring in more physical disabled kids and offer that for more adults and kids alike.
Okay, and how can we find out more about that, Sindy?
Again, just keep an eye on my Facebook page, and I just want everybody to be aware that that's what's happening, so that they know that it's going to be available in our area soon.
Okay, great stuff. Sindy Stewart, thank you very much indeed. Have a great session again when you all get back into the pool.
Thanks, Dennis. Thank you very much.
And my thanks to Sindy Stewart for taking our call, and hopefully those swimming classes will, as she says, be back up and in the pool in the next few weeks, or the start of September anyway.